what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans.
That's a big J right
there.
there.
To go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
And going into this long weekend, it means a lot. Our coach just told us,
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're brought out by the #1 overall pick in this year's draft, the Heisman Trophy winner from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
From walking out of 2 different programs in the Big 12 to a Heisman Trophy winner, Maxwell Award winner, Walter Camp winner, and unanimous All-American, not to mention the #1 overall pick in the NFL. The stars have certainly aligned for Baker Mayfield, but now comes the tough part. Can you get an 0-16 team back to respectability and hopefully in the future to playoff success?
Baker Mayfield on Texas A&M at first, but they wanted Trevor Knight to start on their team on Texas A&M. That's why they transferred him to Oklahoma.
About James Conner leaving in the fourth quarter. What's the latest on the running back who's having a Pro Bowl, if not all-pro season so far? What does it mean for the potential return of Mr. Bell?
We'll start with James Conner.
Von Bell coming back for the Saints. He was injured. Running back James Conner in concussion protocol. Oh, he got a concussion yesterday.
Le'Veon Bell, we still do not know. The Steelers still do not know if he's going to show up this year. Already, the Steelers president did come out and tell Sirius Radio yesterday he expects Bell to show up, but they have not received official word that Bell could do so. And also, we learned a couple interesting things.
Damn, I hope Le'Veon Bell comes.
Bell shows up on Tuesday, whether or not he plays this season.
At this point, we expect him to come back next week.
The Steelers, if they were to tag him, would be $25 million, the quarterback tag. That means the Steelers are not going to use that. All of that is to say, if Le'Veon Bell, whether or not Le'Veon Bell plays this year, he is going to be a free agent and able to negotiate with other teams next year. Perhaps that gives him a little disincentive.
Oh, they try to get Brandon Marsh on the line because he was working out with them too. Because they try to replace Golden Tate.
On Tuesday, back here in New York City, in Lower Manhattan, the Steelers won the game. Who won the night?
Who won the night? I'll say Juju Smith-Schuster. Last year, he was the youngest player in the NFL, and this year, he still is one of the youngest players in the NFL. He's playing at such a high level, and right out the gate, the first play from scrimmage, they go up top. I mean, they send a little hitch route on the outside, and he comes in on the fade and scores the touchdown. And what was great about this play is
when Joshua Dobbs become the quarterback too, he's still gonna be playing like he is.
He ain't the first quarterback. The short plays to open up the big play. It went big play.
That white quarterback from Missouri ain't the future quarterback either. No, he not. Joshua Dobbs.
He hit Juju, and what brings this home for me is that raising 3 kids.
But they don't want to, because Joshua Dobbs is the franchise quarterback. That's why they don't want him to start to be a second string yet.
Because they like more the white quarterbacks still better than a black quarterback.
Joshua Dobbs won. Coming out of the draft, Joshua Dobbs was the best thrower over Trayvon Boykin. That's why Joshua Dobbs still on the team. Trayvon Boykin is not.
Getting the sweets, which is the touchdown. So shout out to Juju, 3 catches, 90
yards. They want to get some more noodles. They want Trayvon Boykin. That's why they made him a free agent.
Player is opening up things for the other skill players. This could be one of the more well-rounded teams in the league.
And that's why I'm loving Big Ben. You talked about him to start the show. He won the night. He won it in prime time. This team is now 17-4 under the bright lights. They like prime time. They embrace it. They were at home where he sort of thrives. 5 touchdowns. They had an awful game to start the season up against the Browns. Brutal game. Since then, he's got a ton of touchdowns. I think he has 18, no, 20 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions on the season. And I feel like this was
Marcus Peters mad about what Sean Payton said after the post game. He said Sean Payton keep talking that shit. We gonna see y'all again. The Saints coach, he was talking about when Drew he was talking about when Drew Brees threw that 75-yard pass, the Michael Thomas. They knew they were gonna try to bring Marcus Peters over there on Michael Thomas.
The challenge is crazy fun games coming up from a fan's perspective.
Well, he gonna have to throw it to somebody else. And that guy, Marcus Peters said he gonna shut down Michael Thomas. Said Sean Payton keep talking his shit.
Man, that man ain't gonna never shut down no damn Michael Thomas. When Drew Brees on the field, ain't nobody gonna shut down no wide receiver.
Moose! Remember that dude that looked just like Moose? I should have told that dude he looked like a rat on TNA. I should have told him that he looked like Moose.
What you talking about?
That dude when we were in Hosky, when we was in Hosky, where you got your check and stuff, that dude that looked like Moose.
There go Johnny Impact wife. The Johnny Impact wife. She from Canada.
It's from Canada too. Cause them Ireland people is from that's Canada.
Not really, man. She from another state. She from United Kingdom. Ireland, something like that. Irish, something like that.
That's where Shaman from Ireland.
She's a coward.
I think he's in Canada. He's from United Kingdom, Irish, something like that.
Realized her back was against the wall, that she was gonna lose. She hit the ref. Like really, you are spoiled.
She from North Carolina.
You get whatever
The
you
other
want,
girl, she from Canada.
that you're untouchable, that you're undeniable, and that you're
She ain't from Canada, Irish and stuff, cause she ain't Irish. She
Tessa Manson, that's her name. Tessa Man, that girl she was fighting. Man, you can download that girl on that 2K18, unless that's her sister one.
She don't got no there. She don't got they don't got her on her 2K. We talking Canada.
So Tessa Blanchard, whenever you're ready to step.
Man, that is Spanish.
She ain't talking no Spanish.
That was Spanish. Canada talk just like us English. That's what Spanish. Canada, yes it is.
Man, she ain't no damn Mexican. She talks.
Man, but you can still go learn Spanish in school.
Man, she talking Canada though. That Canada talk. That AJ. That ain't AJ style. That a machine gun.
Who that dude right there with the white on?
Them older dudes. No dude that used gossip back in the day on TV.
That's AJ Styles, they just said Styles. That's AJ Styles right there.
No.
They just said Styles.
No,
he just took Styles down.
That's another style. That Chris Saban, that ain't no AJ style. other styles right there.
Chris Saban, that dude right there in the white.
No, that dude ain't no Chris Saban. His name is, that dude a Puerto Rican dude. He Mexican. He mixed with Mexican. Now he actually Asian now, cause he mixed with all Asian and shit. They don't got no Asian that name Chris Saban. That Chris Saban right there. That dude right there doing that high flying shit, that Chris Saban. Oh, they were wrecking back in the day. They won that first rookie match. They call that shit a machine gun.
Moose got his killer. He got his dope glasses on. His shades.
Eddie, you've been a thorn in my ass. You've been like a scratch in my back.
You talking about Eddie?
You used to be my best friend. You used to be my brother, but that's not the case anymore. I have a new brother, and I know nobody wants to put that brother down.
Being kickboxed.
Mayfield gonna lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First down, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now let's go. 3-19. A first carry for the rookie, Nick Chubb. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early. Mayfield.
He's got his tight end, Njoku. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain and overall. That was controversial, though. What ultimately made the Browns go in his way?
Well, post-draft, I did hear a Browns executive talking about the efficacy of Baker Mayfield. In other words, how people rally to him, how people respond to him. He talked about seeing him at a workout, how he showed up, yelled out to the other guys. They yelled back with the same response, ran right to him, and they were ready to start the workout. He said things like that and his talent tipped the balance in his favor to go number 1.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so that some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing, Mayfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Demario Davis. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Now it's Ellington to return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 21 carries, 51 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When the running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating at Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterback's got it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jamie Collins in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he gets it down to the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Ingram churning. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession.
Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On second down, here's Breeze. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jamie Collins in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And they take possession of the football and have. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and good defense.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it...
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, typically down to the first half. I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And I think the Browns got it. They did. He had gained really good. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Throw left side taken in by Meredith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Williams now throwing on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Williams, off play action, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now a timeout called to... Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we all...
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab, looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Denzel Ward. And he's able to get...
Roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Looking to throw. Williams. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I think he's right.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Williams from the gun, he'll throw. And this is a spectacular one-handed grab there. A very solid gain of 27.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear them in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it. And here we are today.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Here's Williams operating from the gun. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Williams now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more different.
Williams loses the football. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Williams throwing on 3rd and long. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Bruce Ellington, his 2nd touchdown. throwing on first down. Williams escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Williams to throw on second down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw. Williams. Over the middle to Smith. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Williams on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. His throw caught, put it out the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Williams now from the gun, he'll throw. Fighting through pressure, flush to his right. Jets feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Christian Kirksey leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6. Williams looking to throw on second down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Williams. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now Williams operating from the gun. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And now Cleveland geared up to... recovery. Williams airing it out deep for Smith. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams throwing on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamie Collins able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Williams now off the play fake. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Williams throwing on 3rd and long. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Landry. Landry, agile footwork. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. One incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability. They've got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now Williams on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
On 1st down, Williams. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Williams now to throw on 2nd down. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Coleman, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints get a bit closer.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Williams throwing on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. The Saints on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 14.
Over! Detroit!
Looking to throw. Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And a breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 79 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Now Williams from the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And now Cleveland geared up. They go with Chubb on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the Saints signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
A give. This is Chubb. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Nifty move. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Thomas. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, get a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
That's caught by Meredith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the side. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play.
Here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On second down, Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, they use the favorite.
That boy, Michael Williams, brought them back. I had to take Breeze out. Cause they were watching that man every time he tried to throw at the time, and then I had to put the backup quarterback in. I was telling you. You heard me? Huh? You heard what I said? Huh?